So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 15 of our Stoke City career mode on the PS4. And we're going to be kicking off this episode with our home game at the Britannia Stadium up against Newcastle United. So it's going to be a pretty difficult game for us, but I think we can come through it and come out on top because the home crowd will be behind us. But I would like to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting this episode. I know that I haven't been getting as many episodes out as you guys probably want. The main reason is because I've now got my GCSEs coming up. Studying and football and all that shit is taking up all my life basically. I'm playing football every day of the week because I've now pretty much signed for a professional side. Basically I don't really have the time to do videos, but I want to try and continue making them. But after my GCSEs are finished and we are into the summer, we will definitely be getting much more recent uploads because I will not be at school and the GCSEs will be over, so I will not have them to worry about and not have them to study for, and no homework and that over the summer period, which will be good. And therefore I will put all my work and dedication into YouTube for that 2 or 3 months, and I will continue to upload this series and maybe another series if we start another series, which we might. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about 2 different series, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. But I'm definitely going to be starting a new series very, very soon. You just have to wait and see what that is. But actually, so far in this game, we went 1-0 up through Arnautovic, but they did come back with Chote, and they did have a last very good chance to win Marvo, but thankfully for us, he does put the ball wide, as I think if that was on target, it would have ended up in the back of the net. But here we do get a good chance. It was Ireland that plays the ball to SID. SID plays a lovely ball out to Townsend. Townsend sprints past Santon. He is pretty much one-on-one, but he tries to shoot from a long distance. Unfortunately, it was a pretty good save, but Ireland there pretty much scuffs his shot, but somehow it finds the bottom corner of the net and beats Tim Krul in goal. And the Netherlands goalkeeper really should have saved that, to be honest. Tim Krul, if you look at this from Ireland's shot, it was a very poor shot. I don't know what he was doing. I think it was because Asadi jumped over the ball. Actually, they do shoot, and Asadi does do very well to jump out the way of the ball. And I think Asadi was actually blocking Tim Krul's view, so therefore Ireland's shot does end up in the back of the net. And thankfully that was actually how the game finished, so we do get the 3 points up against Alan Pardew's men, and it was a pretty well fought game as well. I thought we'd done very well to keep the scoreline down, especially when Marvo missed that sitter, but thankfully we went on to get the 3 points, and actually that Arnautovic with the best rating in both sides was 7.7 and man of the match. But we are kicking into a very difficult game up against Arsenal in the FA Cup. So this FA Cup is very late in the FA Cup stage, and hopefully we can do well in this game as we want to progress. And as you can see here, up comes the table, and as you can see, we are in the semi-final up against Arsenal, and we will be playing Liverpool in the final if we do get through. But straight from kickoff, only 3 minutes in, Townsend picks up the ball. He is one-on-one with Viviano, but Viviano does make a very good save and deny us. But here in the 72nd minute, Podolski's running down the wing. He gets past Karen, puts a good ball in the box, comes to Cersei. It was a very good save, and thankfully they only managed to hit the post, and we managed to get the ball clear. But that was it for that, and we went into extra time. So substitutes were going to be made, and we did make some substitutes. John Guidetti and Kevin Edwards does come on, but they do have a very good chance here. Ozil runs down the wing, he gets past Shawcross. Shawcross tries to intervene but couldn't. It comes to Podolski at the far post, but thankfully he misses. If that was on target, it would have ended up in the back of the net, but thankfully he missed, and we still had a lifeline. But here, Bernat picks up the ball. We do have a very good chance here. Bernat cuts inside. He goes for the long range shot, which he does do, but he hits Guidetti. Guidetti has another shot, but it was a wonderful save from Viviano to keep the scoreline down. But unfortunately, the deadlock did get broken, and it was Arsenal to break it. Theo Walcott this time, running down the wing. He takes on Bernat, puts a good ball in the box. It comes to Cersei, and a lovely volley from him. Puts the ball past Fraser Forster, and we had it all to play for now. Only 10 minutes remaining, and we had to do something, otherwise we were going to be down and out of the tournament. And what an awful thing to do would be to go out. But Asadi decided that he wanted to do something special. He sprints past Ramsey, just keeps going and fires it into the top corner past Viviano. Viviano playing absolutely incredible in this game, but Asadi has just just has a run of his life, has an absolute wonderful shot, runs past Vermaelen. Aaron Ramsey can't catch up with him, and it was a wonderful shot into the top corner, leaving him no chance whatsoever to stop that one. And as you can see there, our number 24, Osama Saidi, the man on loan from Liverpool, does us a favour and scores a wonder goal up against Arsenal, and thankfully we were back in it. But it was going to penalties. There was no other action in this game, and it is our first penalty shootout, and what an important penalty shootout it will be. John Guidetti and Fabian Schär are two best penalty takers with 83 and 82, but Podolski is the first one to step up. Podolski against Fraser Forster, and Podolski misses, and Fraser Forster saves the penalty. We have now got the upper hand. John Guidetti has to score to give us the upper hand, and of course John Guidetti is going to score. Viviano does go the right way, but thankfully John Guidetti has enough power and accuracy on that to beat him. The next one was Cersei, the goal scorer. He does shoot, but he slips and fires it over the bar. We are now 2-0 up, or 1-0 up. Can we go 2-0 up? Fabian Schär was the next person to step up to take the penalty. Fabian Schär finds the back of net, and we are 2-0 up against Arsenal. And it looks like we are going to be going through to the FA Cup final. Mesut Ozil was the next person to step up. He missed a penalty in the Champions League, but he misses another one. He hits the crossbar, and that is it. We have the penalty to win it. If Arnautovic scores this, it is all over. And Arnautovic does score, and that is it. We are in the FA Cup final, and we have got a chance to get into the Europa League next season. What a great achievement that would be if we could get into Europa League next season. I would be ecstatic if we could, as a team like Stoke, with a massive objective that we had to finish quite high up in the table. We have pretty much got our objective, and now we're going to go even further and try and win the FA Cup and get into Europe, which will give us a little bit more money to spend on a few good players next season. I have got my eye on a few good players. Ieramendi is one of them, who is a very, very good player that plays for Real Madrid, and hopefully we can get him, but I think he's going to cost us a hefty sum if we want to bring him into the club. But we do have our last game of this episode up against West Ham at the Britannia Stadium, so no away games, as we played at Wembley in the FA Cup final, FA Cup semi-final, sorry, and we played at home against Newcastle, so no away games in this episode, but hopefully we can do well and get into, or get ourselves up the Premier League title and try and get up the top. But Walters does very well to get past a few players here, but Downing picks up the ball, plays a good ball through, but somehow he is on his own. Dago Roberto is one-on-one with Jack Butland, and he finished it underneath him. So 3 minutes in, after the amazing win against Arsenal, we didn't carry it through. Unfortunately, we were not playing with our strongest side, as we did have our strongest side out up against Arsenal, and therefore we couldn't put our strongest side up against West Ham. So therefore we have got all the reserves, and Zeki Fries unfortunately couldn't get the slide tackle right, and Dago Roberto one-on-one once again. Mark Muniz are trying to get back, and this time it was Jack Butland that does make a good save with his feet. But we do get a good chance here. We pick up the ball. It was Agudelo picks up the ball, and what a fantastic goal this is from Agudelo. Hits the inside of the post and finds the back of the net, and we are now back on level terms 52 minutes in, and that is supposedly how the game finished, I think. So can we hit 15 likes? I would really appreciate it if you guys could hit 15 likes. And if we could, maybe we'll get another episode up tomorrow. I'll think about it and try and find some time. But if we can hit 15 likes, we will get another. Okay, I promise you, if we hit 15 likes, we will get another episode up tomorrow. So make sure you hit that like button. 15 likes for another episode tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button for another episode tomorrow. Bye bye.